Your homie's my heart. Loved you from the start. To this day, I love you. I vow to play my part. Will you play your part? Cause nobody above you. Your heart was torn apart. You let me sew it. You used to hide your scars from me, you show it. Sucker for your love, I let you know it. I'll pick out a bouquet for you to throw it.
What's up, fellow Kovsies? Welcome to yet again another session of Session Sit Down. I go by the name Lil Dandy SA. I'm
And
sitting
this is
here
your
with.
boy Naphtali Diamante.
Yes, sir. So basically, we're here today to promote our song, our latest single that dropped today, titled Your Home Is My Heart. Yeah, so basically, we're gonna get into our individual backgrounds, how we started music, how we met, and the whole process behind creating the song. And yeah, and just getting you guys to fall in love with the idea of the song and for you guys to go stream the song.
I vow to play my part. Will you play your part?
Okay, so basically, how I started my music journey was back in 2016 when I first watched the movie called 8 Mile, like featuring Eminem. So basically, what inspired me about the movie was not very much the raps, but like the background story. Because where Marshall, who's Eminem, was like afraid of his background, where he lived with his mom and his little sister in like a caravan, yabo. And he didn't want the guys who battle rapped against him to know that he lived in a caravan. And also that related with me because I used to live with my grandmother in a shack, yabo. And it's like I didn't want my friends to know where I live and whatever, yabo. And I just got inspired by that whole thing of how if you own up to your circumstance and if you just work, yabo, towards bettering your life, you can become like world renowned, yabo. So literally the next day I started rapping. Like I remember like joining these other guys who used to battle rap at school. Yeah, I joined them the following day. I couldn't rap to save my life, but obviously I was well spoken. English metaphors there, so I threw in a couple of lines. So traditionally I started with rap. On obviously I learned like how to create music properly. And 7 years later, here we are. So basically that's how I started music. It's not a very fancy story, but yeah, why not?
Out music back at 2012, I was like 13
Damn.
when in church. Obviously, that's how most of us start. So I stopped when I was gonna do my 8th grade. I stopped, and then fast forward to grade 11, I met this guy named Tugo. Introduced me to a guy called Ras on the Beat. We started doing music, and that's how I met my current producer, Kovsie. And then we started working on a few songs, and then he told me about Dandy, and then we started working on the songs a year later. Yeah.
I'll pick out a bouquet for you to throw it down the aisle. Measure
I
your
used to listen to Michael Jackson a lot. Like he had a CD at his home, like with the videos, with Thriller, and also I remember, because as I said, I used to live with my grandmother, so also we lived with my aunt, my grandmother's youngest child. So she was in those eras, those Chris Brown eras. Remember with the CD also, where they were like wearing the baggy clothes. So that was R&B, né? And Jackson was pop. Crazy enough, but I never thought of going into it. I just consumed the music. Oh, and also Celine Dion. My aunt used to listen to all those, but I used to, because I knew, what's that song again, with the ship, with the Titanic ship music video of Celine Dion. But
My heart will go on.
Yeah, my heart will go on. I remember when that song used to play, because there were lyrics like on the CD beneath, so I used to like hum along, sing along. So if it inspired me in any way or influenced me in any way, it could be to that extent. Okay, I started learning how to sing, which until this day I can't sing because I wasn't focused on music that much. But then what played a focal point in me like taking this rap thing seriously, because in the same year 2016 when I fell in love with rap, it was like in the prime of SA hip hop. That's when your Nasty C's were coming up, your MTs were coming up, your Tejos were coming up. Even Abu Anati Casper, like they were releasing hot music that time. So consuming all that different content was like, it really built me, because you would find that I could literally lip sing or sing along to all of these songs. That was so just the whole South African content of music, if that's even a way to put it, inspired me. Yeah. And also the Celine Dion's, the Chris Brown's, Michael Jackson's, subconsciously. Yeah.
And now I would say the influence thing was from gospel. And I saw myself doing gospel, don't wanna lie. It all shifted when I discovered Westlife. It's our Westlife.
Who's Westlife?
There's a boy band. I'm sure you don't know it, you are young. Sharp.
Hallelujah.
There was this song from their album, Flying Without Wings. I love that song. And to prove I was a huge fan, I still am. I knew every song word for word. And then, I feel like they made me fall in love with music. And then years after, there was this song, Chris Brown, Juices. I used to vibe with it with my sister. I feel like it's one of the songs that made me wanna go into R&B. Yeah.
Juices. That one.
Look into my eyes, tell me that you're mine.
So sure, we were past that. He was creating his music, I was creating my music. What's that song again? The one I call Sitoto. Gahupula. Damn. And you guys should be on the lookout for that one. That one is, when are you dropping that song even?
Next year.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get
I was thinking next year is far, but
Yeah.
it's not for me now. But anyway, he was recording his song Sitoto. Gahupula, sorry. And I was recording my own song. So I remember, because we usually have turns. I go record on Fridays, he records on Saturdays. So the Friday I went to go record and I didn't finish. And I asked if I could come the Saturday. So when I got there the Saturday, obviously it was Naphtali's turn. So when I got there, he was still recording. So I remember I was smoking weed. I went outside to go smoke. When I came back, just an instrument was playing of our song, Your Home Is My Heart, just like the keys as it is. And he was playing it for you, It was your song.
Yeah.
It was going to be your song, basically. So he's playing the chords, so it's just quiet. So I first came up with the hums. And when you high, I don't promote.
And it was crazy.
I don't promote Zitagamizo, but like the creative the creative juices came. I was just like in my head, came up with the harmonies, and then I just went deep into, I tapped into like my experiences. That's how I came to write the song. And actually the song was based on a sort of a real experience, because it was kind of like a vow that I had made to someone that I was with at the time. Yabo, but okay, your home is my heart. Yabo, baba, I'll play my part if you play your part. Yabo. And also like having aspirations of getting married, her walking down the aisle, yabo, hoping I don't cry, picking out a bouquet, yabo, for her to throw it. Yabo, all those lines was like, it's things I literally said to someone. I was like, okay, I have these aspirations for us. But you know, as life gives it, yabo, fast forward, it got to a point where, okay, it wasn't happening no more. But like, those words came up that day in the studio, yabo, and I just thought, okay, let me put it down. Also, because music is a very spiritual thing, yabo. So when you get something, like, take yabo, advantage that moment and put it down. Yabo. But I also don't know what was your inspiration writing further on the song.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. With writing the song, I just took from your concept. Yeah. When I was like thinking, I'm just gonna talk about like mending someone's heart, someone who has been like in toxic relationships. Someone is me. I'm someone sharp.
Sure.
Sharp. And then little did I know that I was manifesting a partner.
Hey!
Who's gonna meet the exact requirements.
Hey, I wish I was manifesting.
Because my lines were,
manifestation.
my lines in the song are like, I'm your Doctor Strange, I'm ready to mend your heart. Do not be scared, I'll be there to fix your heart. And sharp, I met the exact partner and I relate to the song much more now.
I'm ready to mend your heart. Do not be scared.
The best time to play the song is every day, all day, 365. I'm joking. The best time to play the song is obviously when you're like in an intimate space with your person, or like specifically on Valentine's Day. I know when you want to remind your person, but okay, yo, you're that important to me. Even like also it could be every day for real, cause
And even when you want to relive the moments you've had with your partner,
exactly
you can just play the song and just
And-
imagine everything that happened.
Yeah, and it's even like even whenever like you want to show appreciation to your partner, because even on the song it says like I say I don't know my own lyrics.
No way.
Okay, wait. It says wait, no. Oh, your heart was torn apart, you let me sew it.
Exactly.
Used to hide your scars, for me to show it. Like we get into relationships, all of us coming from very toxic relationships, the female would have been scarred sometimes from a previous relationship, yabo. And it's like sometimes that's what causes them to have their walls up in the current relationship, yabo. And you'd feel like they're not putting enough effort in the current relationship. But also as a gent, you shouldn't forget about, okay, that woman might have been through a lot, yabo. So if you just want to convey a message, you can play it in the song by, yo, I understand you've been through like some tough times, but
Here's my reassurance.
here's my reassurance, here's my promise. And also on weddings, they can play the song on weddings, yabo. Play it as much as you want, yabo, anytime. Like,
And
there's
they
no
can also
restriction.
use it on their reels and TikTok.
And reels, yeah, when they're doing the couple goals there. Okay, Sete was a hit, but now
Your home is
Cima
my
bit-
heart is here.
Cima bit, your home is my heart is here now. Do those couple contents. Yeah, yabo.
And tag us.
And take us, please. Hey, make us pop now. Make us pop.
Want to pop?
Play my part, will you play your part? Cause nobody above you. Your home is my heart.